Good afternoon, students. This is Abhinav Khandelwal from SR International School, Bareilly. And today we have gathered here for a very important chapter. And the name of the chapter is Change in the Profit Sharing Ratio Among the Existing Partners. And this is a very important chapter, dear students, because it constitutes the base of the partnership. If this chapter is not clear to you, then you cannot do partnership in your entire life. So make sure you are getting this video and you are listening to me very carefully. So before we start with the chapter, there is a topic which is known as reconstitution of a partnership firm. It is the first topic of this chapter. So dear students, do you know anything about reconstitution? Reconstitution, the word says to form it again. It means that we are forming it again. Now, what we will discuss in this topic, I am not saying to close down the firm. I am saying that let's come back to the definition of partnership. So, what does the definition of partnership says? Dear students, you remember? We will go to the chapter 1 now and we will just revise the definition of partnership. What does the definition says? As per the Indian Partnership Act, Section 4, the definition says that the agreement among the partners to share the profit and loss of the business carried on by all or any of them for all is known as partnership. So as you will look into the definition, it clearly says that it is an agreement among the partners. What does the definition says? It is an agreement among the partners. Now, if we talk about reconstitution, if the agreement among the partner changes, now what does it signify? It signifies that the firm will continue just like it's working earlier, but the agreement among the partners will now be making a new agreement and we will be ending down the older agreement. Is this topic clear? So reconstitution of the partnership firm means that the firm will effectively work whatever the firm was working, and now what will happen, the agreement among the partners will change. Is this topic clear? So in the topic reconstitution, there are 5 topics. Why does the reconstitution happens? What are the causes of reconstitution? These are the causes, beta. The first cause is the change in the profit sharing ratio among the existing partner. This topic is very important and this is your numerical portion as well. We'll discuss. The second topic is admission of a partner. Admission means what, beta? If a new partner is admitting into a partnership firm, then it will result in the change in agreement, which means that a old agreement will come to an end and a new agreement among the new partner will start. Is this topic clear? Now the third thing is retirement of a partner. What does a retirement of a partner signifies? It signifies that one of the partner is willing to move out from the firm. He is just willing to take a retirement, which means that the firm will function as it was functioning, but as a result it will be a change in the agreement. Now there is another thing which is known as death of a partner, which is very similar as in the case of retirement of a partner, but the only difference is in death there is no notice required, but in retirement the partner has to give notice in written that he is willing to retire. Is this topic clear? And the last one is amalgamation of the partnership firm. What do you mean by the term amalgamation? Amalgamation means that when 2 or more firms join together to form a new firm, it is known as amalgamation. In this case also, there is clearly understandable that it is an end of the old agreement and the new agreement comes into existence. Is this point clear? So what we are going to discuss today, we are going to discuss the first topic, that is the change in the profit sharing ratio among the existing partner. Let me make it very clear to you students what I am saying. I am saying that it is a change in the profit sharing ratio but only among the existing partners. I am not talking about admission, retirement, death or amalgamation. I am saying that suppose there are two partners X and Y and their profit ratio is equal. Now suddenly what the partners decided that they will change their new ratio, they will change their profit sharing ratio and they will bring the new ratio. Is this topic clear? So now the question which will come into your mind, why there will be a change? Why the change is required? Just keep on thinking. I'll give the answer within 2 seconds. So students, now we'll come back why the change is required. It basically occurs just because of two reasons. Why? What are the reasons? Point number one, if among the existing partner, one partner has contributed more capital than the other. In my example, what I told you that there are two partners X and Y and their profit sharing ratio was equal. But X has contributed more capital than Y. Then X suddenly feel that there should be a change in the profit sharing ratio, and he suggested Y as well that why should not we why should not we make a change in the profit sharing ratio. Is this topic clear? And in the second case, why there will be a change? Suppose X and Y both have contributed similar capital, but X is devoting more time than Y. He is actively participating in the firm's business. Is this topic clear? So X demand that there should be a change in the profit sharing ratio. So what my point of discussion is that change in the profit sharing ratio basically occurs only due to the following two reasons. What are the two reasons, beta? If the partner has contributed more capital than the previous partner, or if one partner is actively participating in the business and other partner is not actively participating in the business. Is this topic clear? So we'll discuss today its numerical, that is change in the profit sharing ratio among the existing partners. So what will happen, beta? If there is a change in the profit sharing ratio among the existing partners, suppose there are two partners X and Y, what I told you, and their ratio is equal, that is 1:1, which means that it is their old share. Is this point clear? Now X has contributed more capital than Y. Is it clear? X is contributing more capital than Y. So he demanded that the new ratio should now be 3:1, on which Y agrees. Is this point clear? Now, if this is the new ratio, which means that it is their new share. Now I'll request you to please think what will happen if there is a change in the profit sharing ratio. What will happen, dear students? The only consequences that will happen will be one partner will gain and another partner will sacrifice. Is this point clear? If there is a change in the profit sharing ratio, then one partner will gain and another partner will sacrifice, which now comes into the new topic, that is sacrificing. We have to calculate the sacrificing share and we also have to calculate the gaining share. Is this topic clear? So before we come to the formula, it is very easy to understand what do you mean by the term sacrificing share. Suppose let's take an example again. If my old share is more and my new share is less, if suppose my old share is 10 rupees and my new share is 8 rupees, now what I have done, I have sacrificed 2 rupees. So sacrifice share will be equal to old share minus new share. If the figure is in positive, it means that I have sacrificed. And now coming to the gaining share. If my new share is more than my old share, then it means I have gained. Is this point clear? So my gaining share will be new share minus old share. Just make one thing very clear, dear students. If in your exam They are asking to calculate gaining or sacrificing share. You just have to remember this formula, that is sacrificing share. Don't calculate the gaining share. Just calculate the sacrificing share of all the partners, that is old minus new. If the figure comes in positive, it means that the partner is sacrificing, and if the figure comes in negative, it means that the partner is gaining. Is this point clear or not? So please go through the video, and if you have any problem, then please clear your doubts right now.